It's always something, isn't it? Okay, so BMW said belt tensioner was going bad, so this is it right here, and it does, hold on, let me get the film right, it's right here. It does appear to be sticking off the tiniest little bit, just maybe a few millimeters, so I'm definitely going to replace it. I actually have already ordered the part, and just getting ready to get that taken care of. And I'm just going to do the oil filter housing gasket when I have the manifold off, because I mean I can get to that bolt from the side with an extension, but it'd just be much easier to do it when when it's already off. It'll be a lot easier. So next thing, there's something else with the car, so let's go move on to the inside. Okay guys, so yeah, there's always something with the car, it seems like. I mean, I love the car, and but stuff is fragile sometimes, and so every car I've ever owned that had a sunroof, when I had the sunroof open, I sort of had the habit of doing this. So let me kind of, well, see, this is broken, but I always had the habit of like doing like that at red lights and stuff, and I was doing that the other day and it just snapped. So I called BMW, and they said it was going to be $152 and some odd change for that plastic piece. And if you look, it's just some plastic, a little air diffuser held in by, I don't know if you can really get, the camera can see it, but it's just held in by torque screw on each end. I'm not sure what size, but so I'm going to fix this myself. I tried bondoing it, or using some kind of bonding agent. It wasn't Bondo, but and it didn't hold. It broke the next time I closed the sunroof. So I've just got some black duct tape, and I made sure to find black because I wanted it to not look like completely ghetto. But I mean, I'm not spending $152 on a piece of plastic. Like, the only reason I'm even worried about it is because now when I have the sunroof open and I start going, that one piece that's sticking up will pop all the way out. So I'm just gonna tape it up right now. Okay, so honestly guys, I'd be lying to you if I told you it was as good as new, but for this little plastic piece that when winter comes around, I mean, my sunroof's not gonna be open. It's gonna be too cold for that. So it's just not worth $150 to me when the car actually has, like, maintenance items and mechanics that actually need to be repaired. This is cheap fix, but the sunroof will open and close just fine, and I'll demonstrate that. And that's my daughter making noise. She's pretty cute. Of course I'm biased. Just fine. So, and then the vent position, once again, just fine. And now let's reopen it because it's a nice day out right now. And the mechanism popped up just fine again, so the tape will hold it together and keep the tension on it, and it won't fly open. And that's really all I want. It's one thing taken care of. Moving on. Alright, so at my mom's house, this is where I get all my parts sent to, because I don't have to worry about them walking off of my porch when I'm not there after they get delivered. So it's here, and she said it's in my room, so, in my old room. Let's go see. Oh yeah, big box right here. Alright, let's find some, got some scissors. Let's get some lighting going. So, oh yes. I am excited, if you can't tell. Shredded cardboard. Guys, hold on, there it goes, it came off. It's not very heavy at all. I guess it is made out of plastic. So everything is sealed. This one does have the one hose for the crankcase, and I've read that if you have one like this, you just plug the extra hose anyway. Planning to get this on real soon. I decided that I would go ahead and replace the oil filter housing gasket at the same time, just because BMW said it's going bad, and I don't know whether they're trying to get over on me or not, but it's a $10 part, so I'm going to do it myself. It's a lot easier to do with the manifold off. I know you can do it with it on, but I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. So that's the plan. There's going to be a lot of, it's going to be a bunch of stuff going on at once with this car. So just look for these DIY videos coming out. There's going to be plenty of them. So let's go over the differences in this between the regular manifold. So this here is where the throttle body will go. So it's just, you know, sealed up with some duct tape, and that's all good. So we just bolt the old throttle body onto here. So we have our one diesel valve here, and basically there's one here, and then there's one on the back. So basically this is the little diesel valve, just called that because it's smaller, and the other one's the big one. And what these do is they will channel the air more appropriately so that the cylinders are getting the amount of air that they would need in the manner that they would need it at an appropriate RPM. And it's electronically controlled, and they just plug in. There's one right there, one plug for the small diesel, and one plug right here for the big one. So they're just electronically controlled. The plugs are already on the car. This car was built to have these things, or the engine was, maybe not the car itself, but the engine was, and it's just a direct swap. So really looking forward to that. So yeah guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like I said, we're going to have a whole lot of DIYs coming, and we got the oil filter housing gasket, the serpentine belt, and the tensioner. What else is there? The manifold, obviously, spark plugs and coils, and I think that's about it. And then the car's getting tuned, so look for that too. And I'm really excited to see what numbers it'll put down. I mean, the car is going to be basically like new condition when it gets tuned. I mean, everything's going to be done. I'm planning to pick up an intake manifold gasket just from BMW to do this one. I can't really find one online to source, so I'm just going to buy one straight from them. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but this house has a tin roof, and you can hear the rain. It just started raining right after I got here, so that's plus that I missed the rain. I want to watch the car. Hopefully it'll stop. It's not supposed to rain for long, so anyway, that's something else. But yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one with plenty of DIYs to come.